our iconic maths Srihari class. Today we are going to discuss different kinds of problems, and this is on coordinate geometry part 12. Already 11 videos are released in this basic coordinate plane. It is part of coordinate geometry, right? On part of that, this first problem we have here, you just observe the point 1, 2 is reflected in the origin and then reflected in the line x equal to y. Then find the new coordinates of the point. You see, dear students, here first what is the point? 1, 2 is what the point here you have here. Okay, it is reflected first in the origin. It is reflected first in origin and it is reflected by the line x is equal to y. Then you need to find the new coordinates of this point like this, right? How you are going to do this is, suppose if you take like this, right? The coordinate system is this x-axis. You know that horizontal one, you call it as x-axis, and this is y-axis. Now you have one point 1, 2. You see, this is what origin 0, 0. 1, 2 here, 1 you have here, and 2 you can take like this, right? 1, 2, because this is 1 we will take, and 2, this is 1, 2, this point. Now this point, okay, let us name it as A, 1, 2. It is reflected in the origin. Now if it is acting, this point is acting as a mirror like this, okay. Now this is the point A, 1, 2 we are having here. When it is reflected through origin, this its image is this point. If this is 1, 2, then it is -1, -2. It is in the third quadrant. Now if it is reflected along the line x is equal to y, right, then its image is this point. That is nothing but -2, -1. Therefore the new coordinates of the point are nothing but -2, -1 like this, right? -2, -1. If you do, okay, some more general things. Suppose we have here, right, we have, suppose another thing, suppose I take one point 1, 5, right, 1, 5. If I, this is what 1, 5, around 1, 5 is here like this. If it is okay, reflected, okay, that means if origin is acting as a mirror, this is 0, 0, then what will it come? Then correctly it will come like this. This is nothing but -1, -5 is what its image or reflection point when you consider along the origin. Now x equal to y is, this is the line, x equal to y is this line. Now if it is reflected once again, this is acting as a mirror, then the point is nothing but to be like this. This is nothing but now -5, -1 like this, right? This is A, B and C. Now C is -5, -1 like that. You are going to get, this is now what, -5, -1, right? Fine. Here this is what, -5, -1, right? Fine. Now you see, in this way we are going to get the reflected ones, right? The reflected ones we will be getting like this. You please observe. Now this is another important problem. The second one, the sum of the squares, how they given, the sum of the squares of the sides of a triangle is 32 units they given. Then find the sum of the squares of the medians of the triangle. Already we generated in the previous video one result. The result is, suppose you have a triangle ABC, right? If you have a triangle ABC like this, and D is the midpoint of this, AD is median, and BE is also another median, CF is also another median. Then we got in the previous video, AB square plus BC square plus CA square by AD square plus BE square plus CF square. This is equal to, we know it is 4/3, right? Once you know this as 4/3, my dear students, They given that sum of the squares of the sides of the triangle. This is they given that. Okay, they given the numerator now. That means that they given that 32 by, okay, this is what we require to find. Sum of the squares of the medians of the triangle we require to find. That means this is the one AD square plus BE square plus CF square is equal to 4 by 3. Now 4 ones, 4 eights are. Now, okay, let us do the cross multiplication. From that what we are going to get, AD square plus BE square plus CF square. This is equal to, you have 8 threes, so that is what, 24, okay, 24 units you are going to get. The answer is nothing but 24 units, right? Fine. In this very simple way we got this one. We did already this relation. We used this relation and substituted here, and we got here AD square plus BE square plus CF square is equal to, okay, 8 into 3 by doing the cross multiplication, 24 units. This is what 24 units is what our required answer. The other problem, the third problem, another basic level problem. See, if A 3 comma minus 4, B 7 comma 2 are the end points of the diameter of a circle, and C 3 comma 2 is a point on the circle, then find the orthocenter of triangle ABC. Right? See, dear students, how we do this particular problem. They given that there is a circle whose the end points of the diameter, one A is given it as 3 comma minus 4, right? And B is given it as 7 comma 2, right? And okay, these are the end points of the diameter. See, this is what the center. Of course, you can even find the center of the circle by midpoint formula for this, right? Now, there is one point C3 comma 2. Let us take somewhere else here C3 comma 2. This is just a rough diagram. 3 comma 2 is a point on the circle. And you know, my dear students, from geometry concept, okay, the diameter at any point, if you join, okay, it will make 90 degrees. This will make 90 degrees. This is the angle made by the semicircle is 90 degrees, right? The angle made by the semicircle is 90 degrees. That's why now it is angle ACB is a right angle triangle, right angle at angle C, that is 90 degrees. That means it is a right angle triangle. We studied already, we know that already for any right angle triangle, the orthocenter is nothing but at the vertex where the right angle is forming, right? Therefore, the orthocenter is nothing but, see here now, the orthocenter of triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is nothing but the vertex C, because we know that for a right angle triangle, the orthocenter will be lying at the vertex where the right angle is forming. That already we have discussed. Therefore, orthocenter of triangle ABC is equal to vertex C. That is nothing but you have got 3 comma 2. This is what the orthocenter of this triangle ABC, right? Once you know the concepts, you can get very easily these problems. They will give you in competitive exams. You should not confuse. If you know all the concepts in a fingertips, you can able to do all the problems in a very easy way. For this, it is very simple, but you should know the concept of how to tackle this, right? Now, the fourth problem. If 3 comma 5 be the distances between the parallel sides. See, you know, parallel sides, and 30 degrees is the angle between the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Then find the area of the parallelogram, right? This is a nice problem. They have given that a parallelogram is given that, right? In this parallelogram, they given that 3 comma 5 are the distances. You see here, okay, from this vertex, suppose you write, see, this is A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. From this vertex you draw the perpendicular, right? This height, the distance between the parallel sides is nothing but here, this is also like perpendicular. This is 1, 3 you have here like this, another one you have here, and this is 5, right? You have like this. Fine, you can call, if you want, you can call it as some E and F like this. These are the distances between the parallel sides. See, this is parallel to this and this is parallel to this, like in a parallelogram. Once we have got these things, and they given that 30 degrees is the angle between the adjacent sides. See here, this is the acute angle, this is the obtuse angle. This is what now 30 degrees you are having here, like this. 30 degrees is this angle here, right? This is what the angle you have, 30 degrees here. Fine. Once this is 30 degrees, you know, my dear students, this is 30 degrees means the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. That means this is also 30 degrees. Like that also you have got 30 degrees. Once you have got this as 30 degrees, we know the height. Actually, the area of the parallelogram is nothing but base into height, right? Base. If you take this as base, this is the height. Or if you take this is the base, this is the height. Any one thing we need to find here, right? Fine. Now, how we are going to do this is, you see, my dear students, this is 30 degrees, we know, then it will be obviously 60 degrees. Once this is 30 degrees, this becomes 60 degrees. Okay, because this is 90 degrees, 90, 30, 90 plus 30, 120, then the other angle is supposed to be 60 degrees. Now, you know, my dear students, whenever in geometry, the angles are now 30 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. That means they are in the ratio 1:2:3, because 31s, 32s, 33. These are angles ratio. These are what? Angles ratio, like this. When angles are in this ratio, next we will have angles are in the ratio 1:2:3, the sides are in the ratio, right? You see, sides are in the ratio 1:3:2. It is a fundamental result in, right, geometry, okay? And also you can apply even basic trigonometric ratio also, okay? Otherwise, sides are in the ratio 1:3:2. We know actually this corresponding height as 3. Suppose, right, if we know that, okay, any one of the side here, right, the side, suppose if I want to get this side, if I get BC as the side, how we are going to get a BC side? We can apply the trigonometric ratio, because you know that, yeah, tan, we can use any one trigonometric ratio. This is 30 degrees, 30 degrees. We know this opposite side, and the hypotenuse is this. If we use even tan 30 degrees, okay, if you use, okay, tan 30 means opposite side by, tan 30 degrees not, you can use sin 30 degrees, not tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 means you will get this one, but that is not required for us. We have to use sin 30 degrees here. Sin 30 degrees if you use here, this is for 30 degrees opposite side by hypotenuse, that is 3 by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is BC, like this. Sin 30 degrees is 1/2. Right? From that BC equal to, you will get it as 6. Right? BC equal to, you got it as 6. Now once you got BC as 6, you see by this, right? BC as 6, right? Once you got BC as 6, and its corresponding height is nothing but 5. Right? If you take this as base, right? Area of parallelogram, now area of a parallelogram, that is nothing but base into height, base into its corresponding height. Base is nothing but BC into height is nothing but BF, like this. Now base is 6 into BF, that is nothing but 5, that is 30 square units. You are going to get 30 square units. Right? I used here trigonometric formula and we did that. I already started with the geometric result. If the angles are in the ratio 1:3:2, okay, 1:2:2, that is what we have here, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. This also I will explain you. That means they are in the ratio 1:2:3, because once you take the ratio, then I told these are what actually angles. Sides will be in the ratio, I told that 1:3:2, right? That means, you see my dear students, the sides will be in the ratio 1:3:2. I told you like that. Now, opposite to 30 degrees you are having. See, opposite to this is 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees, this is 90 degrees. they are 1:2:3. Opposite to 30 degrees you are having 3 means, right? Okay, opposite to 30 degrees you are having 3 means. So opposite to 60 degrees you have to get 3√3. Opposite to 90 degrees you have to get 3 into 2 like this. That means 6 opposite to this. 6. That's why you have got this as 6 now here, of course. So okay, now you know 6. This is what the base 6 and the height is nothing but 5. Base into height, that will give you 6 into 5, that equal to 30. 6 into 5, that equal to 30 square units is the area of the parallelogram. We are going to get in this way. Beautifully we have got either by geometrical result or by the trigonometry. We can get this, of course. Here we got opposite to 30 degrees you have 3. Opposite to 60 degrees. Now 60 is this. This is nothing but 3√3 you are going to get. And this is opposite to 90 degrees 6 means. Now you got this base. This is base 6 means this is also base 6. Now base into height. This is 5 into 6. Then you got that is 30 square units is what the area of the parallelogram. Right? Now, another interesting problem, 5th one, a rectangle PQRS is such that P2, 3, R 8, 11 and the line QS is parallel to y-axis. Then find Q and S. Once we observe this problem, it is a rectangle PQRS. They given P and R, that means opposite vertices they given. P is 2, 3, R is 8, 11. And the line QS, another diagonal, one diagonal vertices they given another diagonal, that is parallel to y-axis. See, this is now parallel to y-axis like this. Then find Q and S, right? Q and S. You see, my dear students, P and R is given in a parallelogram, in a rectangle, you know, the diagonals bisect each other, right? The diagonals bisect each other and also the lengths of the diagonals are equal, right? Now let us use that fact and try to get our Q and S. One thing, by midpoint formula, P2, 3, R 8, 11 means the midpoint formula 2 plus 8 by 2 is 10 by 2, that is 5, 3 plus 11 by 2, that is 14 by 2, that is 7. This is what now 5, 7. Once x coordinate is 5 and y coordinate is 7, if any line parallel to y-axis, its x coordinate becomes same. That's why you have here S 5, we don't know y coordinate, we take it as y. And this is also Q, it is 5, some x, because whose a line parallel to y-axis, whose x coordinate becomes same. That's why 5 becomes same and y coordinate will be varying. Okay, y and x. And now, okay, we will try to get x value and y value. From that we will get those both points. Now you see, my dear students, by midpoint formula you know that this is now 5 plus 5 by 2. 5 plus 5 by 2 is equal to 5, that is correct. And another one you have here, right? X plus y by 2, x plus y by 2 is equal to 7, because we need to equate, okay, we find the midpoint of this diagonal also, that we equate to this, because diagonals bisect each other. Midpoint of this diagonal is equal to the midpoint of this diagonal. That's why midpoint of this diagonal we got as 5, 7. Now midpoint of this diagonal also 5, 7. That's why 5 plus 5 by 2 is 5 and x plus y by 2 is 7. And this is absolutely correct. 10 by 2 is 5 and x plus y by 2, that is x plus y is equal to 14. You have here x plus y is equal to 14. Now we need to get x value and y value. There are many possibilities are there, but okay, we will get one more equation. From that we try to get that, right? How we are going to get that is, let us find, try to find the distances, right? Fine. Here you know that anything we can use, because the rectangle lengths, the diagonals of the diagonals of a rectangle are equal. We can use that fact also. That means you know that, or you can say that opposite sides are also equal. Anything you can use and you can find another equation, you will be getting that, and substitute this in that equation, then you will get x value, y value, then you will get both the coordinates of q and s. Now we will get that. You please observe. See here, let us do one thing. Okay, here in this we take lengths of the diagonals. That we are not getting 0 equal to 0, we are getting, if you take PQ equal to SR, we are getting 0 equal to 0, and where you take that possibility. That's why we take anything I told, we can take the lengths of the diagonals are equal. That means if we take, already we know that one condition x plus y equal to 14, by midpoint we have got it. Now PR square is equal to QS square, because length of the diagonal PR is equal to length of the diagonal QS, because in a rectangle the lengths of the diagonals are equal. That's why PR equal to QS, and squaring on both sides directly we did here, this we got here like this. And PR means you use distance formula, 8 minus 2 whole square plus 11 minus 3 whole square equal to QS square. That is nothing but 5 minus 5 whole square plus x minus y whole square. And just expand it. 8 minus 2 is 6 square, 36. 11 minus 3 is 8 square, 64. And this is 0. X minus y whole square is x square plus y square minus 2xy. Now let us try to simplify that. You know x plus y equal to 14 means, and y value from this is equal to 14 minus x we can write. 14 minus x we can write. 100 equal to, now 36 plus 64, that is 100, that equal to x square, y equal to 14 minus x. That's why 14 minus x whole square minus 2x into y is nothing but 14 minus x. Now you see this is 100 equal to x square plus 196, a minus b whole square, 196 plus x square minus 2ab, 28x, minus 28x plus 2x square you are having like this. Now this is 100 equal to x square plus x square, okay, 2x square plus 2x square, 4x square, and minus 28x minus 28x, if we add minus 56x plus 196. Now let us transfer to this side, this 100, then we will get 4x square minus 56x plus 96 equal to 0. Now this becomes, if you take 4 out and transfer to the other side, x square minus 14x plus 24 is equal to 0. And multiplied means 24x square, adding means minus 14x means x square minus 12x minus 2x plus 24 equal to 0. Okay, minus 12x and minus 2x are the two suitable things. Then from that x, if you take common, x minus 12 minus 2 into x minus 12 equal to 0. From that you are going to get the roots as x equal to 12 comma 2. Okay, when you take x equal to 12, y value become 2, right? Y means, right, because y is equal to 14 minus x. That's why y equal to 14 minus 12. That means 2. Therefore, you have got the values as, right, x as 12 here. This is 5 comma 12, the other vertices, and this is 5 comma 2 like this. You got now q and s, we need to find. Q is nothing but 5 comma 12 and s is nothing but 5 comma 2. Or you can say this as 5 comma 2 and okay, this is 5 comma 2 and 5 comma 12. This is the way how we will do this beautiful problem. Okay, nice. Now another interesting problem. P is a point on the line x equal to y. If the distance of P from 1 comma 3 is 10 units, then find P, right? Then find P. How we are going to do this problem? You see, my dear students, how we will be doing this, right? Yes. Here it is given that P x comma y is on the line x equal to y. That means we can take x equal to y or y equal to x. In the place of y we can take x. This is P x comma x, and you have a point. P is a point on the line x equal to y, and if the distance of P from 1 comma 3, you see this is P, let us take this as Q, right? Q 1 comma 3 like this. This distance they have given it as 10 units like this. Okay, PQ is equal to 10 units. They given like this. Now let us find PQ. Okay, PQ square, that is nothing but x minus 1 whole square plus x minus 3 whole square is equal to 10 square, because PQ they given it as 10, that's why it is now 10 square. Now this is now x square minus 2x plus 1 plus x square minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 100, like this. Now this is 2x square minus 8x plus 10 minus 100 is equal to 0, like this. Right, this is now 2x square. We have minus 8x minus 90 equal to 0, like this. Now here you have here x square minus 4x minus 45 equal to 0, like this, because we have taken 2 outside and transferred that. Multiplied means now minus 45x square, adding means minus 4x. Which are the two suitable terms means I can take minus 9x plus 5x, right? Minus 9x plus 5x. If you add, you will get minus 4x, and multiplied means minus 45x square. That is now minus 45 equal to 0. Now if you take x common, x minus 9 plus 5, if you take common, x minus 9 equal to 0. Now x minus 9 into x plus 5 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 9 comma minus 5, right? Therefore, the points, the possible points, what you are going to get as either 9 comma 9 or minus 5 comma minus 5, right? Find the point P is either, because y equal to x coordinate will be equal to y coordinate. That's why we have got x as 9 means 9 comma 9, and x as minus 5 means minus 5 comma 5, minus 5 comma minus 5. Like that we have got these 2 points will be the answers for this particular problem. It looks very interesting how we did, they given the distance, we found that, and we have got a nice equation and we solved it, we got x value, because x equal to y, therefore the point is x comma x. That's why 9 comma 9 and minus 5 comma minus 5. We have got, these are all the different types of problems I am doing for your understanding purpose, such that it will be very much helpful to you, right? Nice. The 7th problem. Let us first understand the information what is given here. Point B is symmetric to A. That means B is the image of the point A, right? With respect to the bisector of the first quadrant. Then find the length of AB. Okay, then find the length of AB. You see, my dear students, what we will be having is, let us take the graph as like this. This is the coordinate system. Horizontal one is what, x-axis, and this is y-axis you are having here like this. 4 comma minus 1 will lie in the 4th quadrant. Let us take, this is 4 and minus 1 like this. Let us take it. This is what, 4 comma minus 1 like this, right? And the bisector of the first quadrant means this is the line. This is the bisector of the first quadrant whose equation is x is equal to y, like this. Whose equation is x is equal to y, like this. This 4 comma minus 1, its image with respect to this line of mirror is nothing but minus 1 comma 4, like this. It is 4 comma minus 1 means minus 1 comma 4. This is what A, we have given that A, and this is what B, like this. Now you need to find the length of AB. Length of AB is nothing but square root of, now 4 minus of minus 1 whole square plus minus 1 minus 4 whole square, like this. This is now square root of 4, this become 5 square, and this is minus 5 whole square, like this. And this is of course 25 plus 25, 50, and we can write it as this 5 root 2, like this. Because root 50 you can write it as root 25 into 2, like this. That is nothing but 5 root 2. In this way we can write this, and the length of AB we have got nicely 5 root 2. The image of the point 4 comma minus 1 with respect to x equal to y is minus 1 comma 4. then you got its symmetric point. Then the length is nothing but, after finding using the distance formula, you got it as 5 root 2, right? Nice. Another problem, 8th one, if 2 comma 1, 2 comma 5 are opposite corners of a square, then find length of its side. It's a very beautiful problem. Let us take that 2 comma 1, 2 comma 5. Here x coordinate become same, right? No problem, we can take in any way. They given that opposite vertices of the square like this, right? And if you take, let us take like this 2 comma 1, okay, I am taking like this 2 comma 5, right? They are opposite vertices of a square. This is a square, assume that it is like a square, all 4 sides are equal, you take like that, right? They given that now, right? If I take this as A, B, C, D, like this, A, B, C, D, they given BD, opposite corners of a square, then they are asking the length of its side. Let us find now here this BD, like this. You see here, we are going to find BD. This BD equal to square root of, using distance formula, 2 minus 2 whole square, that is 2 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 5 whole square, like this. That is now 0 plus 1 minus 5 minus 4, 16. That is 4 you will get. BD, length of the diagonal equal to 4. Right? That means root 2 into A equal to 4, where A is the length of the side. Right? You know the diagonal length is nothing but root 2A, the formula. Root 2A is the length of the diagonal of a square. Therefore, A equal to 4 by root 2. Right? 4 by root 2 is the length of the side of the square. That means you can write this as 2 by 2 by root 2, like this. This means 2 root 2. A equal to, you got 2 root 2. Right? Therefore, the length of the side of the square is 2 root 2. In this way, we have got beautifully this problem also. Once we got length of the diagonal, we got the length of the side from this. These are very simple, basic, elegant problems to test your concepts. Another interesting problem, the 9th problem. You see, let us first get the information what they given. Midpoints, the midpoints of the sides AB and AC of triangle ABC. These are given as midpoints of the sides AB and AC. And they are asking to find the length of the side BC, right? Let us write the diagram here, right? See, this is what you have here, A, B, C, like this, right? A, B, C. They given the midpoints of the side AB. Okay, let us call this as some D. And that is given it as some 3 comma 5 here, like this. And this is E. E, they given it as minus 3 comma minus 3, like this, right? They given that this is midpoint of AB and this is midpoint of AC. Now write DE, okay, and BC. Okay, my dear students, it is very simple concept. You know, midpoint theorem, line joining of midpoints of a triangle. Okay, line joining of midpoints of 2 sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of it. If you find this DA length, this is half of this. That means BC length is double of DE by midpoint theorem. We are going to get by midpoint theorem, my dear students, by, right, midpoint theorem, right? We are going to get BC equal to 2 times of DE, like this, right? Now let us find, okay, now BC equal to 2 times of square root of DE. D is given and E is given. Now that is, okay, fine. 3 minus of minus 3 whole square, you can do this, you take x1 y1 or x2 y2, anything you can take like this, plus 5 minus of anything you can take, because a minus b whole square equal to b minus a whole square, right? 5 minus of minus 3 whole square, like this. Now this is equal to 2 times of 6 square, that is 36, 8 square, that is nothing but 5 plus 3, 8 square, that is 64, that is 2 into root over 100, that is 2 into 10, that is 20, right? The length of the side BC is now, this is 20 units and this become 10 units like this, right? In this way we can find the length of the side BC. This nice problem, right? Fine. Okay, now the 10th problem, right? The last problem. Okay, they given that here P comma Q are 2 points on the line joining A, B, such that AP equal to PQ equal to QB. Then find PQ, right? It's a very simple problem. They given here that A they given it as right minus 2 comma 5 like this A, and B they given somewhere else like this. B they given it as 3 comma 1 like this. You take. Now you can join them by a line, like line segment. Now P and Q such that, see, that is these 3 parts are equal, like that is something like P is here, Q is here, AP, this length is equal to this length equal to this length. You are having like this, right? Once these lengths are equal, that means, you see my dear students, here AP equal to PQ equal to QB means this is dividing, this is like points of trisection. Already I told you that AP, okay, this is dividing this in the ratio 1:2 and Q is dividing in the ratio 2:1, right? They are the points of trisection, right? Now let us find P and Q, right? Now P, you are going to get the ratio is 1:2. For this, if you take, this is something like m:n, right? For this, A is given, this is what, x1, y1, and this is what, x2, y2, like this. You know x1, y1, x2, y2, and the ratio is given. P you can find nicely from this. P is nothing but now mx2, my dear students, m into x2. x2 is 3, mx2 plus nx1, 2 into x1, that is minus 2, by m plus n. M plus n is nothing but 1 plus 2, comma, my2, right? M is 1 into y2, y2 is 1, my2 plus ny1, 2 into y1, y1 is 5, by m plus n, that is 1 plus 2, like this, right? Now this is equal to, we can easily see 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 is nothing but minus 1 by 3. Like this is nothing but minus 1 by 3. 3 minus 4 is minus 1 by 3, comma. This is 1 plus 10, 11 by 3. P you have got like this, right? Next, Q. Right? Q is now dividing in the ratio 2:1 like this. mx2, m into, m is 2 here. mx2, x2 is 3, mx2 plus nx1, 1 into x1. x1 is what? Minus 2 by m plus n, right? 1 plus n means 2 plus 1, like 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. Both are same, right? Fine. M into y2, 2 into y2, right? You see my dear students, m into x2. M into x2 is 2 into 3 plus n into y1. n is 1 into x1 by m plus n. That is what? 2 plus 1, right? Next, my2. This is x coordinate, mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Next you have here m 2 into y2. y2 is 1, my2 plus ny1. n is 1, y1 is 5 by m plus n. That is 2 plus 1. Right? Now you find 2, 3, 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is what? 4. 4 by 3. This is 4 by 3, comma. 2 plus 5. Right? 2 plus 5 because m is 2, y2 is 1, n into, okay, y1. my2 plus ny1. That is nothing but 7 by 3, like this. Now you know P and Q, you know, we can find easily the length of PQ by distance formula. Now P is this and Q is this. Now using distance formula, PQ 4 by 3. This you take it as x1 y1 and this as x2 y2. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. 4 by 3 minus of minus 1 by 3 whole square. y2 minus y1. 7 by 3 minus 11 by 3 whole square. That is, now here LCM is, this is something like you will get 5 by 3 whole square, 7 minus 11 because the denominator is same here. Okay, 7 minus 11, that is minus 4 by 3 whole square. That equal to now 25 plus 16 by 9. And now square root of 25 plus 16 is square root of 41 by square root of 9. That is 3. Like this, therefore the answer is root 41 by 3 is what the answer. Like this you will be getting these beautiful problems, my dear students. Thank you, and please subscribe to the channel.